Today on Tonka Talks, we show you a new donut craze,
get a recap on a recent school board forum,
go crazy with March Madness,
get an insight on a Winnetonka student who was a voice for change.
Right here, right now on Tonka Talks. All right.
Good morning, Griffins. My name is Seth Ward.
And I'm Ewing Haley.
Alright, so let's get some story ideas, guys.
And I am living my mama's original promise, original one could predict this. Honestly, chipping me so that my impotence limited me for a moment.
Hello, Griffins. I'm Andrew Hedrick.
And I'm AJ Goss. Today is Friday, March 30th. Kansas City Royals catcher Salvador Perez will miss the first 4 to 6 weeks of the season. Manager Ned Yost announced on Wednesday. Yost says Perez had a grade 2 tear of his MCL. The injury occurred Tuesday evening at his home while he was carrying a suitcase up the stairs that caused his knee to curve in.
A new donut shop called Doughnutology opened recently and has been receiving praise and excitement ever since. We decided to send out Dylan to see what's the deal with Doughnutology.
Doughnutology is located on Westport Road and just a couple minutes away from the plaza. You can make your own mini donuts or you can pick from the restaurant's favorites.
Those donuts look pretty good. I should check that place out sometime.
In Topeka, Kansas, a Kansas agency plans to conduct a full audit of a water park's inspection records before it reopens in spring. A state official said Wednesday. Criminal charges were filed over a decapitation of a 10-year-old boy on the world's tallest water slide in 2016, after the grand jury had issued indictments with the multiple criminal charges against the park and the construction company that built the giant water slide.
On Tuesday, April 3rd, an election will be held to vote in new members for the North Kansas City School District School Board. Last night, a forum was held for students and parents to learn more about the candidates. I went out with Luke to learn more about our potential new school board members.
Last night, a public forum was held at Antioch Middle School for students, parents, and teachers to learn more about the candidates in the upcoming school board election. Questions were asked by 3 students who represented 3 of the 4 high schools within the district. Topics range from how to offer students Wi-Fi connectivity when they are at home to school safety with active shooter threats. Each candidate was also able to share information on what they believe needs improvement in the North Kansas City School District. But the most common answer showed that the focus is on improving ACT scores and providing more college and career readiness. Attendance for this event has tripled from the previous year, yet there seemed to be a lack of students in the stands. This has been Andrew Hedrick and Luke Mercer for WGTV.
Remember, if you are 18 years of age or older and are registered to vote, make sure you go out and cast your ballot on April 3rd to ensure that your voice is heard on this important election.
March Madness is about to come to an end, so we sent out Kevin to get some information from Mr. Young about March Madness and the new Final Four.
Madness is up. I'm ready to watch some sports. I'm ready to get some kids involved and watch some sports with me. So I created a March Madness bracket and invited as many of my students or former students or kids we could. Staff bracket. Well, Coach Stamps has a staff bracket, and unlike students, you can do a pay-to-play kind of thing. Everybody puts in their $5, $10 or whatever. Winner takes the pot. I can't really do that with my students. With the kids, it's just for fun, but there's a staff one. Now, in my bracket that I have with students, there is one other staff member, Todd Marcantonio. He's in it. I think I'm in 20th, and he's about 43rd.
That sure is an interesting and competitive bracket. Good luck to anyone whose bracket still has a chance.
Spanish police have arrested 2 men for allegedly smuggling pieces of art looted by a group affiliated with ISIS from sites in Libya. The warning comes after credible reports that some Americans had been offered cultural items that seemed to have been taken from Syria and Iraq.
Overprotective parents are taking a hit in Utah. Governor Gary Herbert signed a bill earlier this month for parents to let their children become free range. It essentially changes the state's legal definition of neglect, meaning parents won't be prosecuted for letting their children do things like walk to school by themselves or go to the store alone. The lawmaker said he wanted to keep police and state agencies from arresting parents for things like letting their kids walk to school unaccompanied.
Last Saturday, the 25th, there was a local adaptation of the March for Our Lives. We sent Sydney to learn more about one of the Tonka speakers who participated.
And even though I put all of this to accusation, unless something changes, we will continue to live in a nation of desensitization. I had a poem that I had written for English, and I figured why not just go ahead and try and send it in. And I was actually chosen to perform at the March for Our Lives. I was one of 13 students, I think, something like that. And I thought that was really just kind of cool because I was able to perform in front of almost 6,000 people. I was able to write it so easily just because it was something that I really did care about, and it was something that I felt like I could express myself in. So even as I started writing it, I just kept getting more and more excited about it. I think that as a society, we need to realize that this isn't something that we should be used to. We can't just watch people, like, see people dying and then just be like, oh yeah, this is on the news for like a week and then it's gone. But like, everyone needs to actually pay more attention to this, and we can't treat it as something that's normal.
We're definitely proud of our very own Griffin for his amazing performance.
That's all for this week. Don't forget to follow us on social media. I'm AJ.
And I'm Andrew. Thanks for watching.
What up, man? Let's go. Come on.